Welcome to Innovation Dialogue. I'm Diana Ding.
My voice.
My story.
My dream.
Innovation Dialogue.
We are encouraged by their story. Welcome to Innovation Dialogue. I'm Diana Ding, and today we have Isa Liu, and she's a founder and CEO from Banmi. Well, our topic is beauty is on the way. Beauty is us and not us.
Hi, everybody. I'm very happy to be here to share my experience with Banmi during this year to Silicon Valley. Thank you so much. Very happy.
Thank you. And Banmi actually was founded a year ago.
Yes, we just passed, spent this first year's anniversary.
But Banmi became very famous, I would say famous. But famous when we heard about Banmi last year, it's actually a very negative news about Banmi. So tell us, how did you come up with this idea, and why you're doing what you're doing?
Actually, I think sharing economy is a big trend in the future. The Uber and Airbnb, they just share the cars and house. We have a very unique things to share is ourselves, people, and interesting people to share their special experience to others. So that's why I think there should be a platform for interesting people to share their specialties and experience, even their times.
It's a sharing economy for people. That's a very unique and new idea, because we think that a house or car, it's a merchandise, so
yes.
It can be a business. But sharing, how come sharing people can become a business?
Because actually we share with each other every day. For example,
But for free.
Yes, for free.
Yes.
But actually, I think every treasure things should be valued with price. That's really a business. For example, you want to pay a very expensive price to have lunch with Warren Buffett. Why?
Of course, yeah, because he's famous, he's successful, and people want to learn from him.
Yes, because he has his specialty. And I think every single common people also have that experience and specialties, and they should share with others.
That's a very unique idea. I like this idea. Actually, you've been working in Tencent for many years, and as a VP of marketing. That was a very good job, and why you quit your job and start this one?
Okay, life is all about choices. I just want to be, significant people and to change the world even a little bit. So that's why I just quit the job and want to do a new thing in my life. Yeah.
Why don't we change the world a little bit?
Because everybody, if they want to change the world even a little bit, so the change gonna be, the world gonna be changed, really.
Well, actually, every entrepreneur wants to change the world, but turn out in the end they have to change themselves.
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, what happened with last year, and we heard some negative news about Banmi. Some engineers from the high-tech company actually they collect money and showed people around the company. Is that true?
No, it's not true. They never collect money. They just want to share their experience, and they're proud of being, an engineer for a global company as a Chinese people. So they just want to share with their, experience there to tell everybody how good the company is. So they really share all the things for free.
They registered on Banmi, and the people actually went to them, and they showed people around their company. But the result was they've been laid off because of this.
Yes, because actually, we touch the other's cheese. Yeah, and so the competitors, traditional competitors, they went to the company and said that that engineers, they did the wrong thing, and because I was a Tencent executive of Tencent, maybe Tencent is the biggest competitor for those companies in China. So that makes the company paid a lot of attention and also very afraid of that. So,
so that's a part of your story. But when this happened to those engineers, that's really a tragedy because it's not worth it, right? It's not worth it. So when this happened, what have you done?
We do a lot of, do our best to help them. First, we introduce, our lawyers to give them free help to solve the problems. The second, second, I introduced my friend's company for them to, to find a new job. Third, really, we try to protect them, so I didn't say anything to the public. But now, it's really very interesting, and also I'm very appreciated that those engineers are my close friend.
So where are they right now? What
They're
happened to
also
them?
in Silicon Valley, some of them back to China, and they have also contacted with me. And also, none of them really challenged me. They said that really they don't regret to be a Banmi, because that is really a good thing.
But still this thing happened, so those big companies, they probably have their reason to lay off these engineers. What do you want to say to those big companies like Facebook, like Google? What do you want to say?
So very happy to have this chance to say to them, actually, we are a newcomer, a small company with a big dream to change the world. So that's why we came to Silicon Valley. So we're really learning the culture every day, and we improve ourselves every day. We're willing to cooperate with everybody who want to join us to change the world. Yeah. So we have very good intention to do that.
We are also giving an opportunity to Banmi to explain this and let people know what you're really doing and what's the goal to achieve. So when you do the Banmi, like sharing people, because even though they didn't charge money, but they're still using the company's resource, and they're using probably their time or other things. And so you have many other services. This is just one of them, right?
Yes, this is only just one of them. And also, when the engineers, the Banmi engineers, they selective to choose the people who want to, to stay with, actually, because those companies, they allow their staff to take friends and families to visit the company for the the big brand of their company. That is also the culture of the company, and we are actually a sort of a social network. So when the Banmi who want to provide, take the Yomi, take the users to visit their company, beforehand, he knows each other very well.
I think probably the reason is, when they take their family or friends to the company, it's like a personal contact. But when they register on your website, it's being regarded as a business activity, right?
Sort of. I don't know very, this is not as, just because we're new to the market, and this is really a very new business model. So maybe it is a lesson that we should know.
So what lesson you have learned?
Actually, every newcomer to the new market should be very serious to think about the business model to make just as lower damage as they could. So. And also, we really, we don't create this business, for the engineers to take to show their company, because the engineer come by themselves. They just want to share with others about their corporate culture and the Silicon Valley spirit. So this is not only just taking the people to take photos of the company, but they want to share their experience, their spirit. That is the Silicon Valley spirit. So that's why I think it is a good thing. They intend to be a good thing, actually. So, but actually, the result may be, both of them don't feel happy about that. But that is a lesson that for the newcomers to a new market, so we need to think it seriously to make sure that from the very beginning it is a good thing, and don't do harm to everybody.
Even though you have good intentions, but may not be the good result. Even though you have the good dream, and may not people all can understand you. So actually, what's your dream? What's your?
Actually, Banmi is my dream. My dream is to build up a platform for everybody who want to share their experience, their specialties, and whatever they want to share with others who can play very well on this platform, and they can be recognized as really useful people to others, and the users can easily pick up and choose a very interesting people who want to know, even they have no chance to know before. So, and they can, easily to know the world a better place and know the different angle of the world. Yes, that's my dream.
Yeah, it's great. I can tell that you are a very strong and positive lady. But
Thank
after
you.
all this happened, even though you're sitting here very positive, but I believe that when that thing happened, you're probably facing big trouble. And
Yeah.
how did you went over this?
Just, never give up, and just, there's always a way. Find a way to solve the problem, to face to the tough situation, and try to do whatever I can to help make the things better. So I just go step by step, and until today.
Well, actually, we give the topic beauty is on the way. Banmi, beauty is on the way. One reason is you are a beauty on your way and coming to people. Another reason is what's the beauty of Banmi?
Actually, every Banmi, the service provider, Banmi, is a beauty. Beauty is on our platform. They are very like stars. They are very unique. They are very interesting, and they are very, significant to others. So that's all beauties.
What do you see the future of your Banmi? What's the future?
I hope everybody in the world who want to share with others can be a Banmi, and you can show your experience, your specialties in whatever you want to share with others. You can be a Banmi, and the others can find a very interesting people there. So that's, everybody can be a Banmi. That's my dream in the world. Yeah,
that's great.
The future. Yeah.
As an entrepreneur in Silicon Valley, and I like this place a lot because the diversity of the culture, and everybody coming to this country and turn out, they bring out the best of themselves, and all the the best of the culture coming out together.
Yes.
So you've been in the internet industry for many years in China, and when you're coming here, and you probably still adjusting yourself, and what have you learned the best of Silicon Valley?
Silicon Valley is a magic place for every people who has a dream, who want to do something to change the world. So that's always be, the image for Silicon Valley in my heart. But when I actually started the business in Silicon Valley, I still, went through a very tough situation. So that makes me think really again and again and again. So what should an entrepreneur to do with even, very free place? So, I hope that we can, like Chinese people can do a very creative thing, innovate, really real innovation to Silicon Valley, to bring the Chinese idea from China to Silicon Valley, and we start as the entry point to change the world from Silicon Valley. That I hope Silicon Valley can accept us, can like us. Yeah.
Silicon Valley, the people in Silicon Valley, they're quite open. I think that eventually, when you continue doing the good things, and people will know you and will like you.
Definitely.
And I hope that Banmi will become a real beauty.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, and thanks for sharing our story.
Thank you.
As a startup in Silicon Valley, innovation is our DNA. It's inside our blood. What is innovation?
Very confident.
It's a way of thinking, it's a philosophy, it's a mindset. It's very closely related to leadership.
For me, it's really about finding the right fit between the product and the market.
Have a strong technology position, a strong market impact.
Innovation can be an idea, can be a product, can be a service, or can be a thinking. It can be everything, out-of-box thinking, not limited to your background, to the past. Welcome to Innovation Dialogue. I'm Diana Ding, and today we are going to talk about Cloud Festival. Today we have Carrie Davis, and she's here to share her story, which is so inspiring. What we are doing here is to summarize, bring out the point, and give a good presentation. Help people to bring out their idea to the whole world.
It's very important to be able to spot human talent and to be a good leader.
More importantly, it's how our corporate and partners perceive the value that's come out of the event.
It was all about seizing the opportunity rather than looking at the world as a set of problems.
I want to change the paradigm of angel investing being local. I want all of us to think global and to look at great opportunities in Asia or Europe, wherever it is in the world.
Come to Dialog TV. Let us work together to bring out your idea to share with the whole world.